Hey everyone, right. So, been quite busy exploring against all sorts of opals. This stuff's underground here. Although, when I went underneath, uh, let's just say I didn't exactly see the need to keep going further. So, and I believe the reason will be somewhat apparent when we get close to that. But anyway. I'll go and do these, collect these bits of materials, resource chests and the opals around this objective in case it wants to auto start. Now, we're going to start over here because I've actually figured out what's going on, like what's gone wrong. So, if it was either the last video or the one before that, excuse me, you know, I got the couple bits of barley, but I couldn't collect the wheat. There was no fireflies around. I was wandering everywhere trying to figure it all out. You know, you couldn't access the wheat. I mean, you could see plainly which bales of which strung up, which tied up bundles of wheat you could access or at least interact with, but nothing was happening. And it was frustrating. So it's more of a glitch. I mean, you know, at least it's fixable. You don't need any update, although to be fair, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. So I'm sure it will be fixed with the next by the time the next update comes out. But there is actually a way to fix this. There's a couple of ways. So one way, I actually looked this up because I was just wandering around collecting stuff. I looked it up and. Basically, one suggestion was that you can either go next to the wheat and meditate. So go from night to day, all this sort of stuff. The way I honestly would suggest is doing something else. Excuse me. So go away from here. So essentially, you know, when it's like across the other, so I don't know whether it be go to another fast travel, you know, go to Kiltarargan, you know. Come here, walk around here for probably about 5-10 minutes, as silly as it sounds. Then fast travel back here, and so you leave the area, go somewhere else for a little while, come back here, and the glitch should have been resolved. And honestly, if there's a bit of uncertainty still, if you want to make doubly sure when you're, let's just say you go to Kiltarargan, for example. Just for sake of example, it says meditate as well when you're there. You know, maybe go through the next day or whatever. Then travel back here and it should be all good. And I've already collected the materials, but I'll show you. Now, remember I was saying about, oh, I wish there was a whole bunch of fireflies around? Oh, this place was inundated with fireflies. It was just that there was a glitch in place. That's all. I'm no fights. I don't care, to be honest. Now, the fireflies were all situated. There's a bunch of fireflies around here. There's a couple of just across the wall there. There was an absolute ton over next to that little that bale of hay over there, bale of wheat. There's a bunch. There's like 5 or 6 just situated. I've collected about 8, I think. Just because I had the opportunity. Anyway, let's go and complete this quest. But I just thought I'd let you know how the best options to fix them, because they are glitches. At least there's a workaround for them, but they should have existed in the first place. But anyway, let's go and complete this.
Here, I've gathered everything on your list.
You're my hero. Mark my words. This drink will take the land of the Picts by storm soon enough. Once I make it, of course.
Of course. I had a feeling there wasn't going to be anything else to it. It was like I predicted that I was just going to be saying, oh yeah, this is going to be the next great drink of England or the next great drink of the world once I make it. Still, we completed and that's the main thing. Excellent, I like seeing that symbol gone. Now, I think I will go... It's a tad further away. But let's mark these. I mean, I suppose actually I could go this way, couldn't I? And I climb over there. Just wondering whether the climb is going to make equal the same amount of time, but we'll see. That's... oh wow, that's on a sheer cliff, isn't it? Okay. Which means best option is probably to go around there, isn't it? There we go. Come on, lion. There you are. And I pretty much discovered, I think, the next objective, but with Cassandra, but I won't spoil it. Hence the amount of places I've traveled to get opal from. Ooh, this looks like the closest point, so go up here. Yes, good. Nice. Is there a shit drop on the other side? No, there isn't. There we go. Ooh, let's see if we can weave through these woods quickly enough. Top ta. Top ta, I should say. I wonder if it'll let me collect from there.
And if the chat spade day, when they do it sway, now what the heat do get.
Oh, nice.
Dream. An eagle flew over the island before a plague killed us all.
I saw an eagle flying over the island too, but instead of a plague, a flood overtook us.
Whoa! This just keeps getting worse and worse, doesn't it? The hell? Ah, two, nice. Let's see if I can go around you, Cassandra. It's gonna auto start on me. No? Okay, well. That's the case. I will nip over here quickly, grab the other opal, and then pretty much got all the opals around here. Except for one section, but yeah, that's, I believe, is mission related, but for certain reasons I will not mention yet. At least I do love how they've actually put a whole lot of opals here. I really do like that. Is this inside? That certainly is. Let you disappear. Good, you're gonna save. Excellent. Now, don't bitch at me, Cassandra, about taking too long, please. We've been busy. Although I know you're gonna have a go at us regardless, aren't you?
Took you long enough.
Oh, wonderful.
I was beginning to think all this talk of gods and nightmares might have scared you off.
I've been busy
I said I
exploring.
would come. So, great artifact hunter. Did you track it down as easily as you said you would? Not quite. But after studying this island, I found our next step.
Oh, yeah?
I'll lead you to it, if you're ready.
Let's go.
On to this next step. This shared expedition is starting to feel tedious. Spoken as if finding an ancient artifact long hidden away was supposed to be simple.
Well, you know, stranger things have occurred. I might as well just use
I
the
take it
stable
you've been
horse.
hunting these artifacts for a long time now. Yes, quite some time. What led you to this? Strangely enough, a vacation gone horribly wrong. Now it has become a destiny of sorts. What exactly are we going to do with this artifact once we find it? I will take
Contain
it
it.
far away from this island for safekeeping. To a place where no one can maliciously wield its power. Power? So it's a weapon of some kind.
I
In the wrong
suppose.
hands, it is.
Yeah,
The kind of weapon that should never be used.
correct.
A weapon that shouldn't be used. That sounds like a sentiment spoken by someone too weak to wield its power. It might sound
Or too
strange,
knowledgeable
but trust me,
and too wise.
power is not to be taken lightly. The survival of your world depends on that.
The wise and knowledgeable and the non-stupid would quite consider not to mess with power they cannot control. Yeah, I figured this was gonna be. I figured it might come here at some
This
point.
is it. Somehow this stone formation will bring us closer to the artifact. I think it's a riddle of some kind. Well, of course it is. Since you're clearly an expert at playing with rocks, get to solving it then.
Oh, shut up, Cassandra. Give us a moment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why am I traveling over here first? Because there's a couple of bits of writing that that I found that I wanna read. Suppose there are a couple of opals around it, so this doesn't feel quite right, but I sense I'm getting close to uncovering whatever secrets these stones are hiding. Page of diary. It's a couple of these pages. There's another one, if I can remember where the hell to find it. Another page. I feel a connection with the stones when my feet are above the ground. I need to find a way to climb up higher. Okay. And next page. I made a fascinating discovery today while resting on the makeshift shelf I assembled. I feel a strange resonance, a kind of power. Excuse me. But still, it feels as though something is being hidden from me, almost as if my eyes betray me. This exploration is taking longer than anticipated. I should have brought more water. Well, let's start from here and work our way across. Okay. This thing's supposed to use this in some capacity. Alright. Maybe across over here.
What strange forces work here?
Nothing we haven't already seen before. And I believe I saw a text from Brendan Clonfert, if that was his name. Probably butchered it. I was going to take a nice picture of that symbol, but no, the game decided to do it way too quickly for me. Oh well. It is what it is.
That's it? There's nothing.
Ah, of course you don't see it. You don't have my gifted sight.
That's true.
That gift wouldn't run in the family, would it? Who might your parents be?
Hey, just
Mind
easy.
yourself and focus.
Easy. Although that's a blood, I'm not even sure that's a bloodline Eivor can answer, to be honest, at times. But anyway.
It looks like the Isle of Skye, but there are several markings on it.
Of course it's a map.
Could it? No, it couldn't be. A map?
Say the obvious.
I didn't feel the need to state the obvious.
So, what are the markings?
There are several triangles and one X not too far from here.
What are we waiting for? X marks the spot.
Usually. Okay, so we're just gonna leave those
do
there.
you just spend your days attacking strange women in graveyards, or do you have other duties?
I
She's the
take care
Jarl.
of my people. We have a settlement, Ravensthorpe.
That must be nice. I've traveled alone for what feels like a lifetime now.
You speak as if. How old are you exactly?
Just a little over
Older than
millennia.
you think. But everyone tells me I have a young face.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Considering. Guess it's been around 1,000 years, but you know,
That's a very
who's
pretty
counting?
bird flying above you.
Her name is Sunan.
I had a bird once. A long time ago. An eagle named Ikaros.
I prefer ravens. Eagles are too
Godly?
gaudy.
Okay. Does that mean? Does that word? I've very rarely hear that word, gaudy. Does that mean like either? Is that like too selfish or self-righteous, or even have their own ego, or is it something a bit, or something opposite to that, or too proud? Maybe the better wording to use. Could someone actually let me know what that word actually, if I'm anywhere near close? I'm just assuming that's sort of a similar reference point there. Okay, after you, Cassandra. At least this way I can manually go the direction I want without getting stuck on corners, because damn, bloody hell, that's annoying. Stopping here, are we? Okay.
You're quiet. Not thinking of throwing another axe at my head, are you?
Yes.
No, I'm just not compelled to fill silence like you are.
Good. That fight took a lot out of me.
Good.
Not sure I'm ready for a second.
You kept me on my toes as well.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah, close to one for a Viking. I love that almost sarcasm from Cassandra. That's awesome. Okay, so Cave of God. I thought we might come here at some point. This looked a bit special. Huh. Another, yes, the Isu camouflage technique. Oh yeah, okay, yep. I already see it. Bit obvious, to be fair.
There's nothing here.
Oh,
Stand
there's
right
plenty.
here.
Why?
Can't you trust me? Or at least pretend to, so this goes faster?
Fine. How did you know?
Bit
Lots
obvious.
of practice. Another ambush! They must be drawn to the temple.
They're very persistent. Are they speaking your language?
Little less talking, more fighting!
Is that Greek they're speaking? I would have thought it might have been Isu.
Are you watching?
I've seen this before. We'll need shards, keys, to place on this pedestal. That should open...
No. We need to talk. Those people that attacked us, were they speaking your language?
I already told you. The artifact has made them go mad.
Cassandra!
Eivor, when are you going to see that I'm here to help?
I mean, she is technically hiding something, but it's for everyone's own good. Yeah, look. I've got the feeling that as much as if I was going to say, I think you're hiding something, I think it's going to take it's not going to be taken in the right context, or it's not going to be, or Eivor's not going to use the dialogue I hope she would use. I'm going to say I know you mean well, because she does mean well, she's just not going back in the right way, I don't think, so.
Fine. We've come this far together. I trust you have good intentions.
Yeah, she does.
Thank you.
And if you say you're not hiding anything, I believe you.
Well, she is, but she can't tell. She can't afford to tell people.
There's a chance that my arrival on the Isle of Skye might be what activated the artifact's power.
Proximity. I spoke about
it's
this.
not certain. And even if it's true, that's all the more reason for me to remove it.
No! That's all the more reason for you to leave, so I can remove it myself. You've done enough. I can't trust you, Cassandra.
You have no idea what you'd be dealing with. You need my help.
That's true.
I know what I must do from here. And if those men are after you, it'll be even easier for me to continue by myself.
Eivor, please! The powers of this artifact are unlike anything you've seen.
Nothing is too powerful for me. Besides, I'm sure I'll make better use of this weapon than you.
Well, that's a bit egotistical of you, Eivor.
Fine. I've had enough of you anyway. You're impossible. You're too brash, Eivor. And it will undo you.
Yeah, she is quite brash. I totally agree with Cassandra on that
Still
one.
need to find all the shards before I can open the door. Better get going.
I'm still getting mastery points. I've got a bloody skill point I still need to collect. You're not giving it to me, you daft twat. What the hell? Ugh. Whatever. Unbelievable. If it's not one glitch or bug, it's another, isn't it, these days? Oh well. Okay. Counting sheep. Okay, we're gonna name it that. Right. Oh, there's one over there. Okay. God, none of these are typically, none of these are close, are they? Let's mark this one over here. So we'll try and link a few together if we can. For what it's worth. Just passing through, Edyt. Okay. Let's head across this channel. Then I'll have to, I think there's that one down there. Was it? Oh yeah, no, it's definitely that one over there. Okay. Could probably use that point down there to hike across, couldn't I think? Yeah. Or something close to that anyway. So yeah, I've seen places where these shards would be hidden, but should say I've seen the stone. I thought plinths would be near a close. Oh, was it around here? Oh, that's right, there was snakes around here the first time. There was some, yeah, I thought that was. Let's have found near the empty pedestal. Oh, pedestal, better word. If you're reading this, you're too late. My brother and I have made off with the gold piece that so many are seeking. Chances are we've reached the village at Silvers and rolling in newfound wealth. Better luck next time.
I should have a look around.
Oh, good. Eivorish. Oh, I saw it. I think. No, wait. Follow the trail.
Closer.
The gallstone is what hurt you. It killed you. I didn't. I couldn't. I must hide the shame and your body deep in the ground. Deep into the ground. As for your soul, that will vanish deep into the woods. So, a treasure hunt.
Walking at a hastened pace.
Okay. Oh, it was here, I think, was it? Yep, that's where it was, that's right. Actually, I probably could have used that to kill one of the bears, couldn't I? Oh well. Remember when we were young? You were strong like a bear. Like the bear. I was weak like the deer. I wish we could be young again, if only because we were still alive. Maybe your next path won't be cut short by me. Jeez.
This must be one of the shards I need to place on the pedestal.
That looks remarkably similar to those pieces that we used in Odyssey for the pedestal. Huh. In that ceremony. Huh. Okay. Okay, I think I'll do it this way. I'll go back here rather than crossing through the lake and everything. Come on, there you go. Off on our way. It actually, it's strange. I find the scenery. It's peaceful. I mean, okay, I know it's Rocky Mountains, but just the pleasant quietness almost. It's quite peaceful. Fairy ponds. Okay. Now I think there was a cave of sorts near here, wasn't there? Alright.
Kindly step into this pool so I might complete my ritual for the fairies.
Sorry, what? Hang on, wait, what? Come again? You mean... What? Oh boy. Crazy the batters, that's it. Okay. Hope we can talk her down. I prefer not to fight if we can help it.
Oh, yes. Could you please be a dear and wade into the fairy pool so I can sacrifice you to the fairies?
What? Why?
You're asking if you can kill me?
Since the nightmare started, the fairies have whispered in my ear, promising power if I find sacrifices for them. They've even led me to one of their treasures from my hard work. The prettiest shard. So please, into the pool now.
Oh, good. Use our flighting skill. Oh, it's definitely poisoning her mind. Oh, there is never any doubt there.
Fairies are tricky creatures. Are you sure that shard isn't muddling your mind?
I haven't quite felt like myself lately. You could be onto something. Take this shard far away from me, please.
Well, we actually managed to convince her? That's something new. Well, that's certainly, oops. Well, at least that's a more positive outcome. So, yeah, that's good. That could have gone a lot worse. Let's face it. Actually, if those lead up to there, the next place would actually be next best place would be there, because we can take that across there, can't we? Yeah, we can. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. We'll end this one here. I'll actually meet you at that general area where the next shop's going to be located. So you only have to do one somewhat long journey, but at least that one's going to be over land, so it should be a hell of a lot quicker. This one's going to be traveled by water. That's just going to take forever. So yeah, which is not fair on any of us, let's face it. So yeah, I'll pretty much get to there. So yeah, catch you next time.